What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Ryze Hoops. I am Symone Stanley, and today I am joined by Coach Griffin. He is the head man in charge of Greenforest Academy's basketball program, your 2022 1A private Georgia State champions. Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
Of course. So we're gearing up for another season. Like, you hear the phrase basketball never stops, but I'm thinking there's really some truth to that, because I can't believe it's about to be November, literally, already.
I know. Yeah, no, it is. It never stops. But those of us who've been in it a while, we know what to look out for, and throughout the year, we all take time off. We give our kids time off as well. Even though it doesn't stop, you have to preserve the kids and make sure that they're ready for this time of the year, which is most impactful, for me and my colleagues. I know the AAU season is very, very, very important. But for us, this is an exciting part of our season because you get to really test your mettle against the total team. And we're ready to go this year. We're ready.
So we're going to talk about it. So looking back at last year, what would you say was the key to winning it all?
Senior leadership. We do a thing at Greenforest. I'm not trying to give out our magic sauce, but we develop our kids. I believe in just having my seniors a part of the program. They know what the expectations are. And when it's their time, we say, are you ready to be that guy? Right? No one's going to come in and do it for you. Senior leadership is where it starts. And then you want to have experienced juniors, kids that's also been in the fire, and they know what it takes to win elite level games down the stretch. I don't think in our schedule, we will ever think that we're going to blow a team out by 20 and 30 points at this level. You don't even want that, because that's not at the next level, right?
Yeah.
Every game is going to be determined on winning plays. Who makes the winning play? Who makes the winning decision? And so senior leadership, those kids who've been in the fire, our schedule last year, we were in a gauntlet purposefully, and we came out 28-4. So I returned at 9 kids from that season last year. But I lost some tremendous seniors, and I'm grateful to have 3 strong seniors coming in, and now their experience is going to turn into leadership. They know they have to carry us this year. So we're excited. One of the things also about last year, and I'm excited about this year, is I think from a coach perspective, a head coach perspective, and I hate to say that, is just because I have such a tremendous coaching staff with me. These guys lay it on the line, when I can't get in the gym because of it's not that time yet. They work these kids out. They keep them mentally focused and understanding, what's important. We have some additional coaches to the staff this year who are former Greenforest players. And so they have helped with the preseason work, all of the conditioning, all of the motivation, all of the just being there. But my guys from years past, Coach BJ Thomas, Ed Ravenel, Ed Culpepper, Mike Britton, keeping those guys in tow with us, lock and step. That's truly what gets us over the hump. And I would be remiss if I didn't give those guys their just due.
We're excited to watch y'all again, of course. So as a coach, what's the most challenging part when it comes to, the ups and downs of a long championship run?
You mean last year?
Yes.
The ups, you just have to remain consistent, right? The downs, you do not allow them to demoralize your kids, right? You have to keep in mind that they are high school children. I call them my babies, right? So I make sure that our losses are just those, right? They're not life and death. We get in the film room, we break it down, and we see why we lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you keep everything compartmentalized and you take the emotion away from it. And that helps kids bounce back, is to say, hey, it wasn't you, it was all of us not doing that one singular thing that we know we were supposed to do. And so once you find your groove and you start winning tough games and kids buy in, and then that level of elite, basketball comes through adversity. And the only way that you're going to find an elite team and an elite player is to put them in a very pressure-packed moment. Those are the games that you want to win or lose, because you never truly lose, right? You just watch film and you get back at it.
So you say you have 9 returning players. Did I hear that right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So what is it about the culture over there that's, keeping these guys together, keeping them buying in and, not wanting to go somewhere else, basically?
Man, you're trying to give away my
the
no,
little details.
Huh?
You don't got to go into the deep details, but
listen.
Is it you?
It's no. It's us. It's our community. It's our love. Those who have been a part of it, those who have coached here and gone on, they always carry a love for the brand. Refuse to lose, right? It's truly a community. It's a family. And when you're a part of it, you don't want to leave it, because it's not about fanfare. It's not about hype. It's not about rankings. It's about life, And so our kids and our parents, they're fully in and they're supportive. And I'm humble that I have parents and kids who are committed to the program.
I love it. See, that's all I was asking for, Coach. I wasn't asking for the X's and O's. I wasn't trying to peek behind your clipboard.
We're good. We're good. No, I mean, listen, in the transfer world, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to figure out a way to maintain and to sustain your program through kids and parents. They just wanting the best for their kids. I don't get mad at any kid or a parent for deciding to come or leave us. It's a part of it, but you want to be on the better side of that, which is returning most of your kids and seeing those kids who return develop and get better.
So you talked about the success of the program as of late is the seniors stepping up, the seniors being those leaders on the team. Every year, those seniors leave. A new group of seniors leave, and it's a new group of juniors that are now seniors. So who are going to be those leaders of the team this season?
Well, Guy and DK, everyone knows them. That's no secret. But I have a starting point guard who is ready. He has waited his time. He's a senior. We're talking about Isaiah LLoyd. He proved himself during the live period in June. And I think he's going to put a lot of colleges on notice that, he's the next guy up for us. And our point guard position is very, legacy oriented. Isaiah was a student at Greenforest in elementary and middle school.
Oh, wow.
So, these are kids that they're homegrown babies and they grew up in excellence. We had a conversation in practice the other day, and when he was 9 and 10 years old, he was watching Ike Obiagu and Bebe and Justin Forrest and Justin Ravenel, John Aguchi, right? Precious Aya. So the names go on and on. These kids grew up in that. So he bleeds green and gold. He had a tremendous June period against the big time programs. And he's carried that leadership into practice and like workouts, you know what I'm saying? And he's showing that, I'm going to run my mile in the right amount of time. I'm going to lift my weights. I'm going to be there on time. And so that's the thing that makes me excited trying to get, these kids on the court next week to try to put it all together. But Isaiah LLoyd is going to be the kid to go along with Guy and DK. That's going to make it real fun and interesting for us this year.
Okay, a name to watch. So we talked about your seniors, your upperclassmen. Who are some of those younger guys that you expect to step up and have a larger role this season?
Elijah Lewis, he's a junior, energy guy. Once again, he just goes through the brick wall for me. He's a Greenforest baby. He's been here since he was, in elementary school. He has big moments. Last year, as a sophomore, he logged 3 or 4 big boy games where he scored 25 or better. He's a dog defensively. He plays with the passion that I coach with, and he loves coach and coach loves him. And whatever the task is that I give him, he accepts it. He plays with a chip on his shoulder, just like I coach with a chip on my shoulder. And there's nothing like for a coach to have kids who mirror them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so while he's a junior, he's been here long enough that he's going to play and lead as a senior as well. And from that junior class, I did benefit from a young man who came over from Norcross, Jonathan Creighton. He's a 6'7" combo. You're going to see a lot of him. Nice body, nice frame, very active. We have some tools in the shed. There's a young man, Michael Robinson. He's a flat out marksman. He's just, works hard. During the strength and conditioning period and just seeing kids work out, I look for certain things. I want to see if that kid has the mental toughness. Our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Mike Britton, like I say, he gets it, right? And he knows that if we don't need to sub, we don't want to sub. We don't have to sub.
Yeah.
And if we need to, those kids come in and they can play an entire game. So those kids have really come in as juniors and showed that they're going to be a major, major lift for us just in their approach to working out.
Okay. So you said you're ready to get into the lab next week. You can't wait to get back with these guys. What's the biggest thing y'all gonna be focusing on before the season starts?
Our process. We don't overcomplicate it. There's a blueprint. Thankfully for us, there's a history of it working. We don't deviate from our successes. We learn from the things that we have to do better, and we've done that in the weight room. We've done that in the conditioning part of it, and so we're just primed and really ready to go. I think our kids, despite playing basketball year round, they've bought into the workout portion a little bit differently this year. We have a national schedule on purpose. So I want our kids to be as conditioned more so than any team that we face. There was a physicality last year that hit us in the mouth against Newton County that I don't think we were prepared for. And I had to own that as a coach. I said, okay, no team will out physical us again. And so we've done the work.
They've done the work, period. I like it. So lastly, let me ask you, what's going to be the one thing? I know y'all take it one game at a time, Coach. I know y'all not looking that far ahead. I know that. But what's going to be the one thing that has to happen, that has to be executed if the team wants a chance to run it back?
Oh, that's a great question. Kudos to you.
Don't start that. We're not looking that far ahead. Don't start that.
Any coach that jumps in on this question, God bless him. Wow, the one thing.
It's always a little thing. It's always in the details.
No. I think every top tier program understands details as a part of our everyday. But the one thing that you have to do is you gotta love and trust each other. Period. Because we play too many tough games and tough moments where it's easy to blame someone when it doesn't go your way. It's easy to blame the coach for the call that didn't go your way. It's easy to blame a ref, right? A teammate for not passing you the ball when you think you should have gotten there, or defensive rotation. And for us, we've never been shy about saying that out loud. We've never been shy about putting it on our backs. It says feed the family. And that's not what people think it is. It means something to us. And that statement has everything to do with ultimate sacrifice. So for us, it's not going to change. We're going to just lay it on the line for each other, regardless of who we play. We're playing for each other, regardless of what the media writes and says about our brand of basketball. We don't care about that. We just play for each other, and we're going to just keep that going until proven otherwise.
I like it, Coach. I like it. You full of wise words. I can tell. That's that Morehouse. That's that Morehouse man. That's that Morehouse.
Nah, I've been doing this a while. This is learning. And being put in pressure-filled moments as a coach, and you realize, X's and O's are important, but culture is necessary.
So the season opener, when is it? What time? Who are y'all facing? Let the people get excited.
Well, we have our scrimmage. Our official scrimmage is against McEachern. I believe is November 8th there in their gym. I invite everyone to come out. Coach has done a great job with their program over there. He's going to bring it. We had a thriller last year, overtime game. Jalen Forrest hit a tremendous shot to put us in overtime, and I know they want some get back, right? And Guy fouled out essentially in the second quarter, so we want some get back also, right? We also looking forward to that game, but I have tremendous respect for them. The legacy is similar to Greenforest. We love winning basketball. We love elite basketball. So no better way to start our season. And then shortly thereafter, we're playing in all of those events, right? On the Radar, Hoops Givens, the Jared Cook Classics. We have some national events this year. We're traveling to Illinois, Memphis, Arkansas, Alabama.
Oh, y'all on the road.
We're on the road. I think my first home game is in mid to late December.
Wow.
So we want to put our kids out here on display, our brand of basketball. And we are excited. It's a lot of good basketball going on in Georgia, and we want to be a part of that.
Y'all already are, Coach, but you got me excited. Can't wait for the season, and I appreciate the time.
Thank you so much. Hey, great job to you. Keep it up. I'm a fan, and I'm gonna keep supporting you and keep rocking with you. All right,
I appreciate it. Well, guys, I'm Symone. He is Coach Griffin. We're here with Ryze Hoops. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you.